Breaking developments at this hour after that deadly gun battle involving U.S. citizens off of Cuba, a U.S. speedboat and Cuban forces, and what ABC News has now learned tonight about that boat. Here's Martha Raddatz.
Tonight, U.S. officials confirming that at least one of the 4 people shot and killed on that Florida speedboat off the coast of Cuba was a U.S. citizen, and one of the 6 people wounded, a second U.S. citizen. Police say the U.S. speedboat involved in the gun battle was reported stolen from this boat launch in the Florida Keys earlier this week. Cuba claiming the men were trying to infiltrate the island for terrorist purposes. The speedboat, according to the Cuban Ministry of Interior, reached within a nautical mile of the El Pino Channel when Cuban patrol boats approached the vessel. The Cubans claiming those on board the U.S. boat opened fire, prompting the Cubans to return fire. Cuba claims the suspects were armed with assault rifles, Molotov cocktails, and bulletproof vests, but provided no proof. The brother of a man he says was one of the boat's occupants, telling the Associated Press his brother had become obsessed with the quest for Cuba's freedom. The island nation is in the middle of a crippling energy crisis amid a U.S. quarantine of oil shipments. Secretary of State Marco Rubio on Wednesday saying the U.S. will conduct its own investigation.
It is highly unusual to see shootouts in open sea like that. We're going to find out. We're not going to base our conclusions on what they've told us.
And David, given that there was one American killed and another wounded, this is a complicated situation for the State Department since police say the boat was stolen and the Cubans say those men were heavily armed and fired on the Cuban troops first. David?
Martha Raddatz on this again tonight for us. Martha, thank you.